Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Do me a favor really quick. I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10. Think of a number only in your mind between 1 and 10. If other people are watching, of course, you can say it out loud. You can say it out loud just to prove what your number was. And now you're going to send those thoughts to me through the computer. And I think you chose the number 2. You chose the number 2. Yep, that's mind reading, folks. And for those of you who chose numbers 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, I was just guessing. But guessing and taking risks are part of mentalism. They are. They're part of mentalism. And we are asking ourselves, if one could read minds, what would it look like? Right? That's a good question to ask. If you could really read minds, what would it look like? Would you even need to use a Sharpie marker? Would you have to use a wallet? Would you need to use books to find random words? I mean, all the things and all the tools and all the props that we use, how can you incorporate them so that it doesn't look like you're using props, but that you're actually reading minds? Alexander Marsh. Alexander Marsh done a couple of reviews for him. His Princess card trick is still one of my very favorites, and I carry it with me everywhere. He's got a great routine for that. He reached out to me because he had a really cool 2-hour long, oh my goodness, 2-hour long billet masterclass. Now, Alexander will tell you that out of all the props that we do use as mentalists, his favorite are billets. Because with only a stack of billets and a pen, you could do an entire mentalism routine. And Alexander Marsh is going to leave no stone unturned. He's going to go through all of his favorite tips and tricks. He's going to teach you everything he knows about billets. This is a great download. I want to tell you all about it. All right, so what's the overall quality and production value of the download? It's mostly Alexander talking to a stationary camera. He's seated sometimes, other times standing, sometimes surrounded by shrubbery, or in a dining room environment. You're gonna get over the shoulder shots and close-up details when necessary, and the rest is gonna be just Alexander's head and shoulders talking to the camera. As far as what he's gonna teach you, this is all done as a lecture / master class / TED Talk on mind reading with billets. You're going to learn how to tear the billet. You're going to learn his favorite center tear. You're then going to learn cocktail, which is actually a trick Alex devised for a geek he had. But for him, it really justifies why you would need to tear the billet. Afterward, he's going to give you some advice on billet switching. After that, he spends a good deal of time talking about the Allen Shaxton flap envelope switch. And he'll even give you a brief tutorial on how to build one yourself. Then he's going to go into drawing duplications and a peek that he uses using playing cards, because what he shows you is based on card magic. He'll even talk about color changes and palms, all the while offering examples to keep your peaks and changes natural and motivated. And that's about the first hour. After that, he goes into his take on peaking, and he'll teach you Acidus Novus, which is a Millard-Longman effect. Then he'll spend a good deal of time talking about motivation, and he'll talk about how to use a peak alongside a coin envelope to really impress someone, to really sell yourself on someone. He says, if I have to sell myself, put myself out there, I'm going to ask them who their first kiss was or what the name of their first pet was, and I'm going to do a peek. Next, you're going to learn a 3 envelope test, originally inspired by Bob Cassidy using 3 spectators. And it's a really great one-ahead peek routine. Then really briefly, he'll look at his 3 billet hidden in plain sight effect. He briefly touches on it since he already taught this on his Penguin Live lecture. And then he'll talk about using business cards as impromptu billets. Then he's going to end his video with a really great idea using a fishbowl and how you can get spectators who come into your show to write down any pertinent information that you could use and put that into a fishbowl, and then what you would do with it. And he'll end with a really great Q&A routine, and he also will give you some great ideas on what he calls the thought heckler. Now, as you can imagine, 2 hours is a lot of material. And granted, I have a couple of other Alexander Marsh things, and he does kind of mention some of the same things like his Acidus Novus Peak and, of course, Cocktail. And if you've got some of his other stuff, you'll hear some repeated things, but it's nice to have it all together in one volume. You know, it's nice to have all those pieces together and to look at the entire picture and to really get all of Alexander's ideas about peaking, because I agree with him. I agree. Having a stack of billets, having a pen, having a really good peak, having some ways to get some information, that's really what's going to sell your mentalism. To be able to pluck an idea out of someone's head that only they know, that there's no way you could have known, and to do it in a manner that completely disguises your method, nothing is stronger than that. Nothing is stronger than that. And so don't rush into all the gimmicks, I would say. Don't rush into all the gimmicks like, you know, wallets or special trick decks or special trick cards, pens that do like 50 different things, right? Start with the basics. And this is a great basic, this is a great building block to start on. You know, 2 hours of billet work from such a fantastic teacher. Alexander Marsh is so fun to watch. Even just to watch it, just to have something to watch. It's a fun watch. He's entertaining. He's funny. He keeps you engaged through the entire 2 hours. I had a lot of time with this and a lot of fun with this as well. So that's everything I can say about Mind Reading with Billets from Alexander Marsh. I'm going to stick the link below in the comment section so that you can find it quickly, because it's kind of a long URL and I want to just I just want to say it all here. But huge thanks, huge props to Alexander Marsh for allowing me to have this so that I can do the review for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye. But wait, do you want to learn more about the t-shirt I was wearing in today's video? Of course you do. That's from my Teespring store. If you scroll down into the description area, you can click any one of those t-shirt graphics. It'll take you out to Teespring and show you my Magic Orthodoxy apparel. That's right, I've got several different styles and colors and price points to choose from, including my King of Clubs Black Roses exclusive Daniel Schneider tee. If you appreciate what I do, that is a great way to support this channel. Thanks.